This is the June Challenge 150 yoga practice, a very gentle practice coming to a seated position on your mat. We'll begin slowly by breathing in, taking a nice breath in and exhaling out, really centering your body, leaving anything of the stress behind. And I'm starting here by opening and closing my jaw, making sure I don't have any stress or any tightness in the jaw. Feeling your face and opening and closing. We're going to start rotating over towards the right side, creating small circles, just moving, feeling your sitting bones, shoulders are staying away from your ears. Most importantly is you're breathing in and exhaling out, just calming the mind. And let's switch, going the opposite direction again, rotating and feeling the sitting bones on the mat as you begin to rotate those hips around with your breath, and coming back to a nice centered position and taking a breath in and an exhale out. And we'll be rotating our shoulders back, always rotating back to make sure that we're opening up the chest. Take that left hand down onto the mat and float your right arm up. Take your gaze to the left to stretch out your shoulder and breathe here using the breath. Floating that right arm down. And we're going to switch by taking the left arm up and take your gaze over towards the right. Again, stretching those neck muscles out, keeping your sitting bones firm on the mat as you breathe in and exhale out. Floating that left arm down, rotating again the shoulders back to counteract all of that forward shoulder motion that we do in our day-to-day lives. Float the left arm down onto the mat and take the right arm up as you hinge over towards the left, stretching out the right side body and breathing. Right arm is going to come down, taking your left arm, floating it up, and really pushing into your right hand. You may need to take that right hand away from the body a little so that you can really get the stretch in the left side. Fingers open up wide on your left hand as you reach up, stretching, and then floating your left arm back down, and again rotating the shoulders back. Beautiful. Breathing in and exhaling out. Going to take those hands up into cactus arms so the shoulders are out nice and wide, fingers are apart. As we inhale, we bring our elbows together, and as we exhale, we open up the elbows, keeping the fingers out nice and wide. Again, inhale, bringing the elbows in together, palms facing each other. Exhale, opening up, taking the shoulder blades back. Inhale, bring your elbows together. Exhale, open up, open the chest, shoulder blades touching in your back. Again, inhale, taking your elbows together, palms facing each other. Exhale, open up nice and wide, open the chest. Last one. As you open the chest, let the shoulder blades come together. And then drop your hands down and rotate those shoulders back. Keep rotating as you breathe in and out. Take your right arm across the body, hook that left arm, just giving your shoulder a stretch here, fingers out nice and wide, sitting nice and tall, reaching up with the crown of your head, pushing your sitting bones down into the mat. Float your left arm across the body, hook your right arm up, holding that left arm, reaching and stretching and breathing. Releasing your arms, rotating those shoulders one more time, rotating them back. Let's float that right arm up, and you're going to take hold of your right elbow with your left hand to give yourself a tricep stretch. Sitting tall, See if you can take your head back as you reach back, stretching out that tricep on the right side. Switching sides. This time you're going to take that left arm up, bend at the elbow, and then take your right hand across as you hold on to your left elbow, reaching up, sitting tall, and stretching out that tricep on the left side. Breathing. Releasing your arms, rolling the shoulders one more time. And we're going to come and lay down on the mat all the way, stretching your legs straight out and your arms over your head. Pushing your belly down and make sure that your back is flat on the mat. Beautiful stretch, tucking in your chin, flexing your toes towards your face, and again pushing that tailbone down into the mat. Take your right knee and then your left knee up and holding on to your shins. I'm going to rotate from side to side. Gentle stretch, nice movement of for your tailbone, flexing your toes and moving your ankles around, keeping your chin tucked and breathing in and out. Holding on to your right shin, pulling that right knee up towards your shoulder, straighten the left leg and take it all the way down onto the mat, flexing both your toes so that there's energy in the legs, tucking in your chin, and there's a gentle pulling up of that right knee towards your shoulder. You can move the ankle around, that right ankle, moving it around and giving it some motion there as you breathe in and exhale out. Just settling down on the mat. Preparing to take your right hand onto your inside of your right foot. You're going to bend at your knee, the right knee, and holding your hand and your foot as you push your hand into your foot. You can take your left arm up over your head, again tucking in your chin, getting that stretch here as you breathe in and out. We're going to bend that left knee and then walk that left foot to the edge of your mat and then open up that left knee like a book. So this is a pigeon pose on your back, stretching and breathing. Again, that right knee is bent, the left knee is bent, left knee's falling open, and you're still pulling the right foot down as you breathe. Preparing to move, straightening your left leg. And we're going to take that right knee and bring it right across the body. But before we do that, we're rolling the hip around. So taking some nice big motions here of circling the hip, that right hip around in one direction, doing a couple movements, and then switching to the opposite direction, just moving that hip socket around. Holding onto the knee, we are now going to take it across the body and giving yourself a spine twist. Most importantly is keeping your right shoulder on the mat. You can take your gaze to the right, arms are over your head as you breathe in and exhale out. Beautiful twist. Use your breath. Preparing yourself to move. Going to take your knees in towards your chest. A little rotate from side to side, flexing your feet, moving your ankles, and preparing now to hold on to your left knee. So interlacing your fingers onto your left shin and straightening that right leg all the way down onto the mat. Nice straight leg. And coming all the way back down, tucking in your chin, and begin to pull that left knee up towards your shoulder, flexing your toes, and then using a little bit of motion here with your left ankle, just moving the foot around, whatever feels good, going in one direction and then the opposite direction. keep pulling up the knee towards that left shoulder. Preparing now to hold on to your foot, you're going to take your left hand to the inside of your left foot, bending your left knee and then taking the leg up, the foot up, as if you're ready to stand on the ceiling or into the sky with your left foot. Straightening your right leg, keep it nice and straight, and the right arm goes over your head as you breathe in and exhale out. Just letting that stretch happen. We're going to prepare to take a bend with your right knee and bring that right foot to the edge of your mat and let the right knee open up. You can hold on to take your right hand to the inside of your right thigh as your knee opens, still holding on to your left side, your left hand, left foot, and that left knee pushing down towards the mat. Tucking in your chin, pigeon pose on your back, breathing in, exhaling out. Straightening your right leg, you're going to now do a nice circular motion with your left side, and then bringing your left knee across your body for a spine twist, keeping that left shoulder down on the mat, left knee coming across the body, and breathe. Making your way back into a seated position, and then taking your knees back and coming into a tabletop. Knees slightly behind your hips, stacking your hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to bring your heart forward as you inhale, and as you exhale, rounding your shoulders and tucking in your tailbone and creating a lot of movement here. You can sway from side to side. If that feels good, you can go forward and back. Again, inhale, take your chest forward, opening your sitting bones, pull the belly in, and as you exhale, tuck in your tailbone and get that spine nice and round, moving from side to side. So create some fluidity here. Again, inhale, chest forward, exhale, rounding your spine and moving from side to side. Just really feeling all parts of this beautiful pose here as you stretch and open and release. Rounding the shoulders, moving back and forth. Coming to your flat spine, we're going to take that right leg back, flexing your toes, and then taking that right leg across the body so that it's coming across to the left-hand side. You're going to lengthen your spine and then take your gaze over towards the left. So your eyes are looking towards your right toes and stretching out that beautiful side body as you breathe in and exhale out. Lifting up your right leg, bring your knee back down, and we're going to switch, taking your left leg back and then bringing the left toes across to the right side of your body, lengthening your chest, and then take your eyes so that you're looking at those toes, those left toes, and stretching out that left side body as you breathe in and exhale out. Coming back to your tabletop position, this time take your right leg back, really reaching with your left arm coming up and forward. Reaching forward with the left arm, reaching back with the right leg. Nice flat spine. And we'll switch, taking your left leg back, taking your right arm forward, keeping your eyes flat down towards your mat, flexing your back foot and reaching forward, reaching back as you breathe. Coming back to your tabletop position, we're going to come up onto our knees and preparing ourselves for a camel. We'll do this by beginning with some rotations with the arms, so reaching the arms up and rotating them back Again, as you inhale, rotating your arms up and opening your chest here as you open and breathe. We'll take that right arm back and hold onto your heel, lifting your left arm up and coming into half a camel. Half a camel on the right side, pulling your belly in and let that chest, the shoulder really roll back on the right side, reaching with your left arm, fingers out nice and wide. And we'll switch, taking your left hand back to your heel and taking your right arm up towards the sky, rolling that left shoulder back, pulling in the belly as you reach up on with your camel on the left side. Bring your hand back forward, bring your arms down, and we're going to do a full camel this time by taking both arms back. So left touches your left heel and the right hand touches your right heel, and you're now lifting that chest up towards the sky. Your chin is back and the throat is open. Pull in your pelvis and you come back with your breath, nice and easy. And then slowly bring yourself back down, opening up your knees, coming into a child's pose, sitting those hips down and lengthening your arms forward. You can keep your forearms up off the mat, bringing your hands into little teepees, rolling those shoulders down your back, but most importantly, breathing in and breathing out. Often camel will bring up some sensations, so it's nice to come into a child's pose as a counter to your camel. Coming to a seated position, crossing your legs, sitting nice and tall, rolling your shoulders back, and come to your breath. Coming into our final position for the practice, our gentle yoga practice. Filling yourself up with gratitude, feeling that beautiful breath as you move in and out, being grateful for your body. You can take a little neck twist from side to side. Hands come to heart center. Namaste, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.